Okay, you can start it. You son of a bitch. Jody Minnick Podcast. Hold fast. Coffee? Pajamas?
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Legit. Broing down. Jody Minnick Podcast. Some long range shooting. Sniper rifle. 18-inch 308 guns and bullets and that. Eventually, one day, it's coming up.
It's gonna swell.
It's going to swell up.
Yeah.
So we're good. We were going to go shooting today.
What's my escape plan?
The zombie apocalypse. There's wild turkeys around here. I'm on Team People. Not because I'm a communist. Okay, so anyway, I'm a history geek. I should know this. Anyway, just wow. Okay, Ottawa Civic Hospital, Wednesday, June 26th. Time is 16:54 and 31 seconds. And I want to take two on today's podcast. Jody Middick and Luke Rowan and Kelly Future Middick and Athena the Warrior Dog and the rest of my friends and family will be sending out shorter versions of the podcast to keep you guys on the hook. I do want you to listen because I do need your help. I've been begging for assistance from the Canadian government and the Veterans Affairs and everybody in between for help since I started spiraling. And you know what, guys? People who I thought were my brothers and sisters in arms and in life watched me go down in flames. And very few have actually come through for me. And the ones that could have come through with enough to keep me and my wife and my dog from being homeless, and my kids essentially, like if I have the kids with me, I'm in a homeless spot, whether it's a shelter or a hotel or a buddy's apartment or my mom's place where I crawled around on my hands and knees for 6 weeks waiting for anyone to do anything to keep me and Kelly and the dog from becoming completely homeless. Nobody came through. I looked a man in the eye and said, "Brother, I need your help. I need a job, and you can give it to me. Give me my old job back. Just let me wear a suit instead of a uniform." And he was more upset by the fact that I told him he had fucked something up that made me upset. So now I know. Now we know, guys. Jody Middick is a homeless veteran because everybody let him become one despite him begging for help. And being a veteran under the Veterans Affairs and Royal Canadian Legion and the D&D and all under the care of the Crown's representatives in Canada, they all watched as me and several of my brothers and sisters went homeless or crazy, and they laughed at us, and they sneered at us. We're good enough to kill people, but we're not good enough to give a loan to start our entrepreneurial business they all tell us we need. How am I supposed to get a fucking business off the ground? Nobody will even loan me $5,000. Because I did drugs? I did drugs because I did my job. I am done. I am done doing missions for others. I've said yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir for so long. At almost 13 years after losing my feet in action to the Crown for Canadian interests, I'm a homeless junkie in a psych ward who's as good as fucking not even given a call to when he's in trouble. Well, message received loud and clear. I'm dropping y'all, all of you. Anyone who's not useful in my life, or the lives of my brothers and sisters, or my kids, or my wife, or my ex-wife, anyone who doesn't help can expect to be completely ignored from here on in. And I want you to do that for yourselves too, guys. All right, you're my troops. If you're listening to this, I love you. If you're listening to the Jody Middick Podcast, which will be changing names, I love you guys because you're looking to make the world a better place, not just for yourself, but for the enemies of freedom too, because the enemies of freedom can be won over. People make fun of me because I think Donald Trump, yeah, he's a loudmouth fucking weirdo, but you know what? He's the only world leader that I hear, including our own, especially our own, who doesn't think it's a good idea to kill 200 people over an unmanned drone. Listen to the words Trump is saying. He's a warmonger. The last thing he wants to do is kill me and my friends over a drone. So that makes him a hero to me. Why do you think veterans in the States like Trump? Because he's not going to waste their lives and the lives of their families on bullshit. I'm tired of civilians telling me what we were fighting for when I was there covered in blood and they weren't. Friends like my friend in Vancouver who's in jail or threatened to go to jail, and you have to write a letter to say he's a good fucking guy because you know what? He did his job and he got treated like shit. I did my job and I got treated like shit. Well, it's done. It's done. You're right. Am I going to war? Yes. It's for the rights and the fucking privileges that veterans and police and fire and ambulance deserve for putting our lives between you and the rest of the world. And if you're a voter who voted for someone who sent us to war in the global war on terror, which has no end in sight, give your head a shake, please, and stop worrying about Clinton and Trump and start worrying about what we're really doing here with our democracy because we're wasting it. This is warning. This is fair warning. War is more than just bombs and bullets. The pen is mightier than the sword, my friends. Remember that. The pen is mightier than the sword. So stop wasting your words on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and any other bullshit. Start writing letters to your MP and your president and your prime minister and your fucking church leaders. Letters. Write them with your hand on paper and mail them. Lick the envelope, take a picture, and tweet it at me. This is Jody McPodcast, and I'm out.